Hello, hello. Hello there.
Okay, engines fired up, we're set.
God, that was loud. Oh, great. A connection issue warning. What a great start. Yo, Natalia! Welcome. What the fuck is that guy doing? I have a feeling this is going to be a mess. There's a connection warning thing, and that guy was all over the place. Ah yes, just cinnamon roll. Oh dear. Ignore that. I've had like 3 laps of practice, so I'm probably not going to be like brilliant. But we'll try. The fucking frame rate's really bad. Thank you, Natalia. I will try. I can definitely beat that. That guy that just had fastest lap wasn't a very good lap. It's a little better. But in my practice laps I got like a 1 minute 26.1. Those guys were like 26.5 and 26.7, so... could have taken that better. Whoa. The frame rate sucks in this lobby. According to the minimap, I'm the fastest. It's got purple times for the first 2 sectors. Ah, okay. Awesome fastest overall. Oh, I have to do... what is it, like some... I think it's around 30, just under 30. Like 27, 28. Because this race is not going to be as long as the ones Jack does on his stream, because he does, in his career mode, he drives races that are the same length as they do in real life. But in this, we do ones that are 50% of the real life races. And I think the real life race is like 52 laps here. Oh, I've run out of fuel. Great. Oh dear, I said a 26.7, I only just saw now, that's terrible. it's the first one on this game that I'm doing it, and this league, it's the first race I'm doing in this league. Me and Jack only just joined it. Because we used to do one, both of us, but then Jack stopped doing it for a while. I still do it, but he isn't available on the day that they race, so that's a bit of a shame. Yes, that's cool. Only 3/10 to pole. It's not too bad. I could probably do that.
Our best lap so far is a 1 minute 26 points.
Game's really loud. What the fuck is this guy doing? He's on rain tires. Like, the tires that this guy's on is made for driving in the rain. And I mean, can't see much out of the garage here, but it's clear skies. I mean, the car is refueled. It's just I only have a certain amount of tires, and they get worn very quickly, and when they get worn they become slower to drive on, so I need to use a new set of tires every time I go out. So I can only go out like 2 or 3 times. Yeah, using rain tires in dry conditions is a very bad idea, because they're made to be driven in colder conditions, so they overheat very easily when the track is dry, and when they overheat they lose grip and you're going to start sliding. And you can't have the same effect if you use dry weather tires in the rain, because then, you know, they're designed to drive in warmer conditions, and because there's water on the track they become colder, and then they get too cold and again start sliding. Yeah, it is a bit dangerous. I tried it once for fun with one of my friends, like tried to just do a 5-lap race where we were driving in the dry and driving on like the tires meant for the absolute worst rain conditions. It was horrifying.
333.7 kilometers per hour.
Okay, my engineer just gave me a random number. That's fun. Very horrifying. Every single time you try to accelerate or just turn a little bit, the car would just slide all over the place. Because my first lap wasn't very good. Yes, it's based on lap times. This is qualifying, so we just set a time, and that determines how we're going to start for the race. So the one with the fastest time starts number 1 in the race, and so on. But I am going to go out one more time and try and set a better lap time, because then I can start in a better position.
Usually this will be coming from a lack of rear downforce or an overly stiff rear suspension, but a little tweak with negative camber or toe in can also help with this.
Yeah, 6th isn't too bad, and I definitely think I can improve. I can't beat that for the fastest time, this guy up here. There's no way I can beat that. Or that. Jesus Christ. But I might be able to beat this, which would put me third. Because he's got a 1 minute 26.3, and I earlier when I was doing practice, the fastest time I got was a 1 minute 26.1. So in theory I should be able to go 2/10 faster than him, but of course the conditions when you practice are made to be like the car is perfect every single lap. So in practice you should be able to go a little faster than you normally can. So maybe I can set like a 26.2 or 3. Thing is, I need to wait to the optimal time to go out, because when the cars drive, because they drive so fast, rubber from the tires get like stuck into the ground, because the ground becomes very hot and the tires very hot.
Okay, so
And
far,
the more rubber there
is
is on the racetrack, the more grip there is and the faster you can go. So basically, the longer time people have been driving, the better the grip will be. So the later I go out, the faster I will be able to be in theory. You can also sometimes see in the real life F1 cars, like at the end of the race, when they're doing their cool down lap, you know, when they've crossed the line, they drive a slow lap around to get into the pit lane, and usually they'll go a bit off the racing line, you know, the best line to take through the corners. They'll go off that a bit, and then they'll go to where all the like little bits of rubber from the tires are, and they'll have like a bunch of little bits that get stuck onto their tires because they're so warm and sticky. Because the optimal tire temperatures are like 95 to 100 degrees Celsius, so they do get very warm. Yeah, warm and sticky debris. Right, not long until I need to go out. Let's check, yeah, I have the new tyres on and minimal fuel.
We're 16th in the speed trap, 333.7 kilometers per hour.
Oh. There's a point on the track where they like measure your top speed. And
Okay, guys,
apparently my car is the one that's the slowest in the top speed of everyone in the lobby. So that's not fun. Hopefully I have more speed in the corners than they do. Yes, I hope so too. get out of this guy's way. There's the guy that's first. The big speed.
To go.
Wonder what he's doing there.
Left in the session.
Right, here we go. Time to start the lap. Oh dear, that was bad. Guy needs to get out of my way. Ah. I mean, I improved, but there's quite a big gap in front of me, I guess. I did mess up quite a bit in the those fast left-right corners, but I'd consider myself quite good at overtaking, so hopefully that will come in handy in the race. Yeah, and slowly getting there. And Jack has woken up. Yeah, sometimes it's quite a big risk overtaking, because especially because for you to overtake, you know, you need to rely on the other guy to give you room, because if the other guy doesn't give you room and you try to make an overtake anyways, you're just going to crash. Oh no, I'm almost out of iced tea. I did see, however, on the forecast that the race should be raining, yeah. And it's gonna get dry near the end, okay. Oh, so if I do that, and then instead of pitting onto a new set of wet tyres, I'm gonna pit onto dry tyres. Although that is not 100% accurate, you can never trust the weather forecast fully. Like, the rain might continue through the entire race, or it's gonna start drying up like almost immediately instead of later on. Yeah, I have to drive into the pit lane and change my tyres, and that's another thing that I think I'm quite good at sometimes, telling when the good time is to change, because not everyone's going to be going in and changing at the same time, because you have to kind of judge yourself when you think the changeover point is.
How was that pull away? You'll have a bit more grip than that on the start, but we need to warm the tyres properly now. Make sure you get some heat into the brakes as well.
If you stay on the dry or on the wets for too long, you're going to lose a lot of time, and if you change too early, you're also going to lose a lot of time. So you have to find that perfect time. Oh my god, my tyres are cold.
Okay, you're doing well out there. Keep it up. We're looking at about 10 more minutes of rain. 10 minutes.
Okay, he says it's already going to dry up in 10 minutes. So, there you have it. It might already be early. But then again, sometimes he tells you it's going to be in 10 minutes, and then 10 minutes later he tells you, oh yeah, the rain's going to dry up in 10 minutes, and then he's just going to keep doing that, and then it never dries up. Those bastards behind me are trying to slow down. I'm not going to let them do that. Whoa, Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's not fully reliable. You can never trust the weather forecast in the game, or the guy that tells you when to do stuff. It's annoying, yeah, but it's also realistic, you know, because if it was in real life, the guy telling the driver would just go off what he sees on the weather radar, and that could change and stuff, so it's realistic, it's just a bit annoying. Those guys behind me are really going slow. That's annoying, because the longer I have to stand still and wait for them to park in their spots, the colder my tyres are going to be for the start. I can't have that. Ah, fuck.
Okay, that's not an ideal placement in your grid slot. You're going to need a good launch at the race
Missed
start.
it by like 10
So
centimeters.
that's the rest of the grid forming up now. Be patient and watch for those lights.
Here we go. It's a good start. Ooh. Missed the braking point a bit, but that's okay. Made up 3 positions so far. Yeah, there's a lot of cars. The first few laps are always super chaotic because everyone's close together and everyone wants to make up positions, so everyone's overtaking each other left, right and centre. And if there's someone that's not very good at that, or they're not really paying attention to other cars than the one that they're trying to overtake, you know, you can have accidents. But it's gone pretty good for me so far, I'd say. 3 positions made just off the start, and I'm keeping up with the guys ahead of me. Ooh. super good. Oh, that guy had a bad line up ahead. Oof. Oh, he had a terrible exit. Shit, man, the guy behind me hit me. It's a bit annoying. I was about to overtake Connor Barry. Yeah, I think it's that guy right behind me that hit me. Probably not on purpose though, because in the rain it's quite difficult to tell when to brake. There's a Ferrari ahead of me, yes.
Green flag.
That one behind me is a Haas. Oh, whoops. Jesus Christ, man.
Safety car. No overtaking. Reduce your pace. Keep your delta number.
Hey, whoa, 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 what the fuck's that guy doing? Can't overtake, man.
Return the position immediately.
What the
or we're gonna
fuck?
get penalised. There's no overtaking during the safety car period.
Jesus Christ. What? He overtook me during the safety car. And then the game's telling me that I can't get... the fuck? Ooh, my brakes, man.
You've
They're
got to
not
give
working.
that position back, mate. We're under safety car conditions and you can't overtake. Return the position.
Oh. Now it says I have to pass him. That's so weird. What the fuck was that? I mean, this is how it should be, but that was really weird. Because you know, when there's a safety car, you're not allowed to overtake, and just after it came out, that guy drove past me, and when I tried to go past him, it said I had to give the position back, but then all of a sudden told me I had to overtake him. So the game couldn't really agree with itself, but it got to the correct solution in the end. That was so strange.
Left of this rain, then we think it's going to dry up.
Look, now he says 10 minutes again, but it's been like, what, 5 minutes since he said 10 minutes? The first time? I don't like how close he got to me in the mirror there. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. They shouldn't be stopping so suddenly when there's rain, because the spray from the cars makes it very difficult to see what's going on. So I wonder if Jack is going to join the party, or if he's just going to watch the stream.
Let's pick up the pace a touch, please. We need to close to within 10 car lengths of the car ahead.
Guess we'll find out. I wonder what the safety car's for though. Like, everyone's still in the race, I think. I didn't see anyone crash or anything. Like, safety cars are supposed to come out if there's like debris on the track or someone's crashed out. So they can be safely removed. Someone's just joined the lobby now. That's a bit late. Also, I forgot to check. It's 26 laps, not 28, like we said earlier. That makes sense. If the real life race is 52, 26 is exactly half of that, so... Oh wait, no, the real life one's 51. And of course you can't do half laps, so... Yeah, 26 makes sense. I kinda hope the rain stays for a while, because then I can go on the fastest tyre when it becomes dry. Because the way the dry tyres works is that there are 3 different compounds: soft, medium and hard. The soft ones have more grip than mediums and hards, but they last a shorter amount of time. So like, the faster the tyre, the shorter the lifespan. So if the rain doesn't stop until like lap 20, then I can go on the soft tyres, the fastest ones. I've had a terrible start here. So if the guy's behind me, Jesus Christ. Oh.
Okay, clear.
What a strange name that guy has. Pencil up nose. Oh, did not leave a lot of room there.
And the gap behind us is 2.1 seconds.
If we had touched each other there before, we would have spun. He really does not like giving room, this guy.
Brilliant, nice move, keep going.
Gotta be careful with those big curves. Oh god. That was terrible. Oh, brilliant. The guy in second place has a penalty now. So he's gonna have 3 seconds added to his race time. Meaning that when the race finishes, if someone's closer than 3 seconds to him, they're gonna go in front of him. Jesus Christ, man. This guy's a fucking lunatic, man. Jesus. Well, I got a warning for that. Like that was my fault. Jesus Christ. What the hell's he doing, man?
Perfect situation, but I don't think we got cause to move on to a different tyre yet.
Oh, now the engineer's starting talking about changing tyres. I think that's a little early just yet. There's still rain falling from the sky. Because first the rain has to stop, and then the track has to dry. You get penalties by, for example, cutting corners, or doing the opposite of that, basically, which is extending the track limits. So the next corner is quite a good one to show it, because basically, you know, you have the track, and if I, in this track, go wider out than where the track is, I can actually gain time by doing that, because I can go faster through the corner because I don't have to turn so tightly, and that's of course illegal.
Okay, I think the track's going to be drying out.
And if you do that, like if you extend it a lot, you gain a lot of time, you get a penalty instantly. But if you just extend it a little bit, you're going to get a warning, and if you then get 3 warnings, you get a penalty. It looks like it's almost stopped raining. There's only a few drops coming down, so it is going to be dry very soon.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
I think I'll actually have to go for the hardest tyres if I want to go to the end without having to change tyres more than once, because it's going to dry up already now, I think. As it's looking now, I'm probably going to have to pit next lap. Hello, Jack. You missed something, Jack. Finally, bro has joined indeed. Oh! Oh! Haha! Karma! Oh, prick's gone off.
Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place.
Jesus Christ. Oh, I am not good at finding that breaking point right now. That guy could fuck right off. Well, what have you missed? You've missed the race. For a brief period of time, I was meant to be your teammate, but then I was offered a full-time seat with Mercedes instead. I was meant to reserve in AlphaTauri today. Oh, piss off. Guy ahead of me made a mistake. If I can get in front of him without pencil up nose getting in front of him, then I can use this corner as a form of barrier, defensive wall behind me, so I can pull away and not get overtaken by pencil up nose. Oh, I've gone a bit deep there, but I leave room because I'm a good racer. Oh, now the prick's gone through. Oh no, that was horrible. Instead of making up one position, I've lost two. Oh god. Whoops. No one saw that? That... No, Jack, shh, that didn't happen. That did not happen. It wasn't my fault. I just did what the braking line, or what the racing line told me to. I hit the brakes when it said I had to. And then there was a person in front of me. It's not my fault. But I made it back up to P5. And I ruined the prick's race, so that's good. He tried to kill me just before you joined, Jack. Oh no, I've been witnessed. Well, I'm faster than these two. Don't you worry, I'm gonna get past them. Probably get, like, reported, but, you know, it's fun. So that guy's got terrible Wi-Fi. Oh, for fuck's sake! That one was not my fault, that's because of his lag. Jack, that one was not mine. You saw that, right? You saw how he was lagging. The brakes just don't work. It's a terrible car, this. I shouldn't have taken it. That had plenty to do with lag, Jack. He was like jittering back and forth. It looked like he was further away than he was. And there was barely any contact. Like I gently tapped him and then he flung around. Oh my god, I've got fucking track extension warning on a straight. No, Jack, you got it wrong. You got it wrong. There's barely contact. Also, fucking look at this shit. Look at my front tires, man. Look how hot they are. Good thing I don't really care about this league. Like, if I'm probably gonna get a penalty, but you know, don't really care. I was just, oh, Jesus Christ! Don't just swerve in front of me like that. Oh no.
If you can get past, make use of the overtake button and see what you can do.
Beautiful. I am actually God. Okay, he's got better straight line speed than me. There we go. Almost looked like he was lining up for a dive bomb into that. Oh. That was a bit naughty. Just track extended to get closer to me.
There's a new strategy available on the MFD.
Oh. No.
Coffee?
Absolutely not. I'm not pitting onto a new set of inters at any time. It's about to be dry in like 2 minutes. There's no more rain falling. Track's just a bit damp. Okay, Jack, where are you going? Okay, my tyres are falling off apparently. Little warning light just came on.
I don't think the line is really dry enough yet to start thinking about slicks. Let's hold on to the inters for a little while longer.
Oh no, Mr. Engineer, it's definitely dry enough to think about dry tyres, but not time to change yet, but you definitely have to start thinking about it. Oh dear. Cannot get dry soon enough. Oh my god, the frame rate drop. Good grief, that's terrible.
The pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
My tyres are actually gone. Like, I can barely turn. Ow. Car feels so heavy at the front. Like it just will not turn in. Uh-oh, one of the Haas drivers is back.
Green flag.
Oh dear God.
Okay, listen, don't worry about it, mate. It can happen to the best of us. Now look, I've put a new strategy option for you in the MFD, so go and have a look.
What?
Confirmed.
What does he mean? It can happen to the best of us. What can happen to the best of us? Nothing's happened. I'm fine. I think it's getting late enough for me to be able to switch to softs. And it's looking like it could be any moment now. People are in the pits now. That's probably to change. I think I'm gonna go in this lap. Because there's definitely no more rain falling and the track's still quite damp, but there does appear to be a slight dry line forming. Feels like it as well. Plus I've got a big gap behind me, might as well.
Okay, mate, don't worry about the
Ah,
damage. I've got some
shit.
new strategy options if you go and check your MFD.
No fucking way. Oh my god, why is it so slow?
Got that, confirmed.
I've fucking punctured. Oh no. Why is it so slow just because of one puncture? Oh, fuck. Oh, I think the guy behind me is punctured as well. He's going really slow. Shit. Oh, I should have pit last lap. It just didn't seem dry enough.
Okay, I'm afraid there's a puncture on the front left. Front left tyre has a puncture.
Yeah, fucking shift up, man. Oh no. Yeah, I know I'm going very slow, but I've got a puncture. Look at my tyre, look how much it's wobbly. Also it's too early for softs, I'm going on mediums. My softs would have punctured as well. At least have a good pit stop.
You've got a puncture. Okay, I've got a brand new race strategy on your MFD if you want to go and check it out. Okay, let's go now, come on. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that.
Well, that has certainly ruined my race. You see the white cars going around the map? I should be ahead of him.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
Oh, that's dreadful. I haven't had a puncture in so long. Like, it's been multiple F1 games since I last had a puncture in a league race. Like, it's literally been like 2-3 years since I last had a puncture.
We've got a lot of spare energy.
And the last time I had a puncture, the car drove completely normally, drove like I didn't have a puncture until I got a second puncture as well. Then it started slowing down. Oh no, I'm gonna get a penalty now. Oh, never mind. Nah. Okay, it's a bit slippery, but it's definitely faster. I think the lap I chose to pit on was the correct lap, it's just I had been pushing a bit so my tyres were fucked. That guy is terrible. I mean, no offense, but this guy's super slow. Look at him. Sliding all over the place. I'm not even pushing it, I'm gaining a lot of time on him. I'm about to whiz past him. Oh, for fuck's sake. So I didn't get a penalty when I did a massive track extend before. But now, going down the straight, I've just barely gotten over the white line and it's giving me a penalty. That's brilliant. Oh, I'm gonna die now. Oh, why is he still there? Why is he holding on? How have we done that? What the fuck, man? The fuck was that? He just turned into me on the straight.
There's been an incident on track,
Oh.
but officials aren't looking to push for
Oh, there's
safety
been a
car
crash.
right now. Just be careful. Virtual safety car, virtual safety car. Reduce speed immediately and keep a positive delta.
Hello, Jack. Welcome back. You've just like scroll back like 30 seconds on the stream. Maybe 40. Just scroll back to just before I was in cops.
Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta's negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace. Okay, VSC ending. We're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags.
Yeah, he just did. We went beautifully side by side in cops. Not something that the real drivers can do, apparently. Looking at you, Lewis. But we could do it, and then he just killed me. For no reason, and just kept going. He has a drive-through penalty, though. He's probably been speeding under the VSC. Oh my god. Also, Jack, you also missed that on the lap that I had decided I was going to change to dries, I got a puncture halfway through. And punctures on this game, I can tell you now, are terrible. Oh my god, the frame rate is so annoying, man. Like, I was going super slow, and still revving out to the max in fucking 5th gear. Like, I was killing the gearbox, and just barely moving. I got the puncture like halfway through Maggots and Beckett's, so it was quite a long trip back to the pit lane. What? The fucking... Oh! That's the fucking... You saw that, right? You saw that. I started sliding and then there was a fucking freeze frame, and because of that I couldn't save the car. That is... Oh... Fucking idiots running this league need to get their shit sorted out, man. This is not okay. Can't drive with this. Like, I've literally just spun and lost a position and a bunch of time because of a frame rate issue. I did not go wide there. Why is this guy so slow? Like, why is that guy so slow? Is it even possible to be that bad? Oh, he's gonna kill me now, isn't he? Oh, goodbye. Oh my god! Oh!
Okay, clear. Okay, safety car deployed.
Oh, come on.
Watch your delta. Make sure you keep it positive.
Jesus Christ. Oh, there's some people in the pits. That was insane.
Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta's negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace.
Well, that was just a chain of disasters for him. Brings me back into the race, yeah. But did you see that out of the final corner, he had like a very small bit of oversteer, and to correct that he had to drive into the gravel, which lost him some time, and then he just slid across the track, killed himself. Beautiful. Also, like, everyone has penalties. This is... Yeah, he did just check out. There's some people pitting soon, so I'm P8, which is still higher up than where I started. Started 9th. But I was like fucking... I was fighting for the podium earlier. Then I had a puncture, and then a guy swiped me. And then I got swiped by a lag spike. This has not been my race. That is exactly what he did. Oh, that's another spike. That's a lot of spikes. Whoa, oh my god. What's the... What was happening? Like, this is on the verge of being undrivable. Thank god there's only 5 laps left. Oh, 6. Oh my god. It is hot. Like, if the lag spike's on the straight, I don't care, but if they happen in the corners, especially when I'm having oversteer, like, it's just, it kills me. There's nothing I can do. So if I can catch the safety car queue, they're more than half a lap ahead of me. I have to go full push. They're probably going to be around here by the time I catch up to them. Or maybe a bit before that. Oh, awesome. Funky oversteer. I think actually my estimate of where they'd be on the track by the time I caught up was wrong. They're going to be even further ahead. No way I'm going to catch them before Vegas. Oh, the pole sitter's behind me. And he's got a drive-through. Great stuff. If only the rain was at the end of the race, I'd try that fucking pit lane trick of making up positions by pitting on the last lap. And yeah, my estimation was way off. They're going to be down in Stowe by the time I get to them. God forbid already through Stowe. It would be so fun to try in a league race. Oh, like, we need to remember that, Jack. So I imagine Silverstone's going to be on this league's calendar for next season as well, because this season's about to be over. If they have a Silverstone race next season that we're both in, and it's raining at the end, we should try it. If we're close to the pack, you know, like if the pack's close together, we need to try it. We're probably going to make up like 2 or 3 positions. Hey, the prick that took me out's just DNF'd. We're literally only 9 people left? It says 11 up in the corner, but there's only 9 drivers on the track. Oh, wait, no. There's Andy Moore, a lap down. We were 15 or 16 at the start, yeah. I think that's correct, though, that there are 11 drivers. It's just because there's like 3 people that haven't, or there's 2 people that haven't gotten past the place where the dude retired. I really hope that's the real Andy Moore, because if the real Andy Moore is in a league with us and he's shit, that would be that would just be incredible. That would make my day. Yeah, Jack, you should have been here. Your big return to league racing and then you fucking oversleep.
Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember there's no overtaking until the timing line. Safety car in this lap.
Thing is, I warned you about it earlier as well, didn't I? I said if you go to your bed and sleep instead of sleeping at your desk, you're probably not gonna wake up for the race. And what did you do? You overslept.
charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more. Green flag.
Sandy Baggy. What a name. Oh, whoops. Oh, no you don't. You gotta drive through, man. Just do that. I don't want to fight you. That's just gonna end wrong. Yep, I fucking knew it! I knew it, I called it! What a fucking idiot. I fucking called it, man. Little idiot's got a fucking drive-through and he takes me out. Why? What a fucking prick. Oh my god. This car sucks, man. I hate the Mercedes. It's so bad. Could barely drive it in time trial as well. It's a fucking miracle that I beat my previous lap time. Oh.
Okay, we've got 4 laps of fuel remaining.
I hope he forgets to service drive through and just gets disqualified.
Yellow flag.
Like, he is such a moron.
Okay, be aware there's an incident in the next part of the track. No overtaking through the yellow flags.
Oh, he was involved in that, it seems. There were some cars that were momentarily stood still, and I think he was one of them. Yeah, I was basically fully on alongside, and he just turned in on me.
Our gap to the car in front
I was
is
still very much next to him.
0.8
I had every
seconds.
right to be where I was, and he just turned in on me. Absolute moron. Yeah, no space. I hate when people that are fast think they can just do whatever they want to you because they're faster than you. Like, he probably thinks he has the right to be there just because he's faster than me, but that's just not true.
Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS.
Is he still on Inters? I didn't even notice that. Did he not serve it? It still says he has a drive through. Did he not serve his penalty? Did he just go in and take a normal stop? Oh my god. Bro, they're gonna be fucking disqualified. Oh. Yep, no warning for that. Maybe he does have 2, but actually it's the final lap now, so he would have been disqualified if that was true. Surely though, surely it's just a graphics issue.
5.1 seconds.
Oi oi oi. You hate people like what? Oh. Well, it normally disqualifies you if you don't serve the drive-through. But I guess maybe because the game was like, hey, you had 2 drive-throughs, but there wasn't enough time. Because he did not have enough laps to complete it, because you can't do them under the safety car. I've seen it before. The game should definitely disqualify him though. Anyways, the race is over, so the stream is too. Ho 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 ho. Yes, sadly not. Goodbye.